1 minute and a half to go. Mason Mount on the ball. Can the boys push for one late equaliser to take it into extra time? It's Kai Havertz. Hello guys and welcome back to episode 27 of Rebuilding the Bridge. I'm Jake, I hope you're all well, and today we have the final episode of the season 3 and it's a Champions League final in Bayern Munich Stadium in Germany against Liverpool. It's where Chelsea won their first ever Champions League final in Bayern Munich Stadium on their own turf. Can we do it again? This time it's against an English club, Liverpool. We're going into this game as the underdogs, but hoping for a win because it would help my situation a lot, because the players weren't very happy that we didn't win the league, and the board was some reason annoyed with it too, even though they were happy in terms of the club vision. They came to me and said they weren't happy that I didn't win the league, so that was a bit of a weird one. Now, as you can see, we were like 6-7 points, whatever it was, behind Liverpool in the last video, and we'd given up the title race. It ended up coming down to a 2-point difference, so if we just won one of the games I'm about to show you, we would have won the league, because Liverpool lost 6-4 to Wolves on the final day of the season, and lost the game before that too. And in the 6-4 game against Wolves, our on-loan player, Timo Werner, scored 4 goals. So he was trying to help us out all the way from Wolves there to help us get the title. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And this is why. So you last saw us after the Barcelona game. Since then, we beat Liverpool 2-0 in the league, Sheffield United 3-0 in the league, and we drew 0-0 with Newcastle. Now, if we were just to, say, win this game against Newcastle and draw the Southampton one, we would have won the league. If we were to draw this game against Newcastle like we did and just won the Southampton one, we would have won the league. And that was the differences in this season. It came so close, it was so tight at the end. We actually lost the least games. Haaland got top goal scorer, Kepa got best goalkeeper. We did really well, but we just weren't able to push it over the line, and it was these draws. As you can see, Liverpool lost more, but we drew more. So the draws against Leicester and Newcastle could have been cut out. I don't mind drawing against the top 6 teams, that's not too bad. And in terms of losses, it was a loss against Southampton and a loss away against Everton, which really did us in terms of the season. Now, in case you're interested, Newcastle, Brighton and surprisingly Leicester got relegated, so I am looking at some of the Leicester players as possible signings. I don't think I'll do any of them, but for example, Kaglar Soyuncu is being looked at by Liverpool and Tottenham. Ben Chilwell is being looked at by Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal. Then you've got players like, James Maddison and people like that, Hamza Chowdhury, Wilfred Ndidi. I'm looking at all these players. I might not sign any of them, but I may as well scout them because they're going to be going for the cheap now that they're in the Championship, and Leicester will be looking to offload. So I'm sure Leicester will come straight back up, but they have been relegated. Now for the game today, this is the team we're going for in the Champions League final. It's Kepa in goal, our ever-present goalkeeper throughout all the season so far. He is wanted by PSG. Maybe we won't hang on to him over the summer. I don't know. I'm not going to offer him out like I have done before, because I've offered him out in previous seasons to try and then get Donnarumma, but no one ever wants to pay for Kepa, so I'm not going to offer him out this season. I want to keep him. If someone comes in for him, then maybe, but he's been really good for us, and he's actually developed quite a lot now, and he's in the prime of his years as a keeper, playing for Spain too now, and I'd really like to keep him, to be honest. Reece James at right back, Tomori and Upamecano, these three have been ever-presents in our defence this season, and probably will be next season too. Left back Ian Maatsen plays. Emerson has only just recovered from the injury. He's not really ready to play yet. And Maatsen's been really good recently, so Maatsen starts at left back. Jorginho, Gravenberch and Mount in the midfield with Havertz to come on at some point in the second half, I'm sure. Sancho on the right and Pedri on the left. Pedri's been in amazing form since that Barcelona game. He's scored in both the Tottenham win and the other win that I showed you. I can't remember it now. Let's have a look quickly. Sheffield United, I'm pretty sure he scored there too. Yeah, he did. And he's been really good for us recently. And Sancho's been really good on the right, actually providing assists consistently. So he's going to be there. Haaland up front. That is the team we're going to go for the Champions League final. We're going to watch it on extended highlights too, just to drag it out a bit more. So let's get into it and maybe bring a second Champions League title after only 3 seasons at Chelsea. It's going to be a tough one, but maybe we can do it. But just before we start actually, if you are enjoying this video or enjoyed the season as a whole, feel free to hit the like button. Comment down below if you want to get involved. Maybe you can suggest some signings we can look at over the summer, or just tell me some of your thoughts on the series so far. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this with the notification bell. If you want to hit that button, you'll be notified every time I upload. Now let's get into the game and win the Champions League, guys. And we are off here with the kickoff. The team talk went very well. Liverpool with their amazing squad. I mean, we'll see it in a second once the highlights are over. Oh, maybe not. I was about to pause it and show you the team, but it seems like there's a highlight straight away. It is extended highlights, so it's not like the key highlights where it's guaranteed to be a good chance each time. And it looks like that was the chance. Mason Mount finding a bit of space. His shot was deflected, but that's a good start from us there. Yeah, Liverpool's team is amazing. Alisson, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, Varane, Robertson. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold is out, so he'd be at right back, and Gomez is their replacement, which is crazy for how good Joe Gomez is too. Fabinho? Have I pronounced it right? Fabinho, it's one of them. You know, the big bold guy, the big Brazilian bold guy, he's amazing in CDM. They've got their new £93 million January signing in Zanolio. They've got Keita, Salah, Mane, Firmino, and then a good bench too. And they're looking at bringing Mbappe in, which is very scary to think about. That's the big transfer story that's developing in the Football Manager world right now, is that Mbappe might be joining Liverpool, and if he does, then we'd have to go and spend, we'd have to bring in like a Neymar or a Messi to compete with that. And it looks like we're about to develop a little bit of a chance on the 7th minute here with Jadon Sancho on the right. He finds Reece James, who's been quiet in recent games, but he might be able to do something here. He lays it off to Mason Mount. Mason Mount shot just goes wide, but it looked like a nice little attack that we were building there. And so far, so good in the game. 15 minutes in. We will... Actually, I won't say anything yet. I don't want to give the players any criticism or praise just yet. We'll wait until maybe like the 25th minute for that. As we do have a ball on the right wing. Again, it's Reece James. Maybe this is the area we can exploit. But it looks like the cross has gone straight through to Alisson. And it looks like Liverpool are going to build an attack out, which is not what we want. Going down Ian Matson's side, who is probably the weak link in the team, as good as he has been. He's still a young, untested left-back, really. And Liverpool have just hit the post with a long-range shot. I think it was Salah. We've got away with that one, I think. And again, Liverpool are attacking us. Jorginho wins the ball back, though. Maybe we can create a chance. But it's given away by Upamecano. Sadio Mane, it's just wide. We need to cut out them silly errors if we're to win a Champions League final here. This is a similar team to the one that won the first Champions League, but probably about half the players are different. You've got to think Pedri wasn't here, Upamecano wasn't here, Ian Matson wouldn't have been playing, Haaland wouldn't have been playing, I don't think. So yeah, it's not the same team that did win the Champions League. It's still a good team, don't get me wrong, but it's probably not as experienced. I'd say it's a better team, but it's not as experienced as the ones that won the Champions League in that first season. Obviously, we've lost the likes of Rudiger and who played alongside him that season. I think it was Zuma. So yeah, lost in terms of experience, but we've got much better potential to be in these finals more regularly. And I think to beat Barcelona and get to the final shows that we deserve something. And that something is a chance to play in this Champions League final. And Liverpool had a few chances there, and they are starting to build into the game after the 30-minute mark. So we might need to change something up in half-time. But so far, I'm not going to panic just yet as Robertson breaks down a left wing. Is he going to make me regret my words? Robertson pulls it back to Mane. Sadio Mane has found the back of the net. It was at Kepa's near post there. Was it Kepa's mistake? We're about to see it now. I bigged up Kepa before the game. Robertson broke down the left wing. I mean, he's hard to keep up with, and you know he's good at crossing. So what did he do? He took it past... Oh, one of the defenders came and slid out there, number 14. It was a good finish by Mane. I think 14 might be Gravenberch. I could be wrong. No, 14. Do we have a 14? Have I read that wrong? Maybe it was 24. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe it was Reece James. That would make sense. It was on the right side. Let's blame Reece James. Yeah, why not? But yeah, we're 1-0 down here. It's not the best, but we are building an attack straight afterwards with Pedri just wide of the post. Pedri's looked dangerous so far. It seems like we play it on the right and then find the person free on the left post. And we have a free kick now with Mason Mount. He's going to deliver it into the area. It's headed away as far as Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho, what can he do? His shot is blocked by Keita. Can we stop the counter-attack from Liverpool? This is really not what we want to see. Liverpool have got so much pace on the break. They can hit us hard. And it looks like they're about to. Andy Robertson, his shot is blocked and we've got away with it. Looks like it's going to be half-time now. We've said, show me something else in the second half to the players. Hopefully they can do just that. And let's get into the second half. Okay, so we're just into the second half now. Nothing's really happened for the first 5 minutes. Time is ticking away. We're about to hit the 60th minute and nothing is really coming of it just yet. We might have to change tactics up, and I think I'm going to now. We've moved into the 4-2-3-1, which means I'm going to take Gravenberch off and bring on Kai Havertz. We're going to take Jadon Sancho off and bring on Callum Hudson-Odoi. And that's all I'm going to do for now. I was going to take Haaland off, but he's just too important, really. And I don't think Xerxes or Marcus Leonardo are ready to step up. Liverpool with the ball into the box from the free kick. We've headed it away, but it's gone to Sadio Mane, who's played a nice ball back in, but Kepa claims it well. Can we build something? It's a highlight for someone. Is it going to be for us? Tomori plays the ball out to Reece James. Callum Hudson-Odoi the new substitution, to Havertz, the other substitution. What can they do? Hudson-Odoi again. He breaks down the right side. He does really well, has a shot, and it's into the arms of Alisson Becker. He does well there, Hudson-Odoi. Probably the most creative bit of play we've seen so far, and hopefully that's a good sign of things to come now that we brought the subs on. And we are starting to grow into the games in terms of chances and possession, but something needs to change, and that something is going to be Marcus Leonardo, a different kind of striker for the Liverpool defence to deal with. It's not looking good. I mean, we didn't come into this as the favourites, but we would have liked to have got something from it. It's not been an awful performance by any means. I just think Liverpool have... I mean, you saw their team. They've got the edge on us. They won the league as well, so we're not coming here as the team expected to win. But you never know. Maybe in these last few minutes we can do a Liverpool and get a late goal. But it looks like it's a Liverpool attack now. And who's that? Mayo? Whoever it is, his shot has gone to Kepa. And here he is, Adimi. He's a German striker, signed from Salzburg. Played 10 games, scored 3 goals. That must have been a January signing for them, Liverpool. And 5 minutes to go. It's not looking likely that anything's going to happen now. And our season's kind of coming to a dull end. Maybe there's going to be one more chance. It's looking like it's a Liverpool one, but we could counter-attack, and we have got the ball. 1 minute and a half to go. Mason Mount on the ball. Can the boys push for one late equaliser to take it into extra time? It's Kai Havertz. Pedri lays it off to Reece James. Reece James has scored! What a goal by Reece James. He's absolutely pelted that in. I was speechless after he scored that. 92nd minute, we'll see it now. Kai Havertz drove the ball forward. Well done to Kai Havertz. He finds Pedri. Pedri found Reece James on the right. I thought he was going to cross it, but he just hit it hard and low, in off the post. That's what we like to see. And now I'm not sure what to do. I'm really not sure what to do now. Well, we'll stick with this formation because it seems to be working in terms of chances anyway. And we're going into extra time. I was about to say the seasons came to a bit of a dull ending, but maybe not. It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything they've got left. Yes, extra time. Let's go. What can we do for our last substitution? I mean, Reece James is the most tired, but he's our best player. You know what? I'm going to bring on Mateo Kovacic just for some fresh legs in the middle of the field. And Kovacic is not a bad substitution to bring on at all. We do obviously get the 4th extra sub in extra time in the Champions League, and that's why we've used that there. And we're about halfway through the first half of extra time. That's a mouthful, but it's Liverpool with the attack with Andy Robertson. He finds Sadio Mane. He does get it past Reece James, but then Reece James wins it back well, but then gives it straight back to Mohamed Salah. And I think Liverpool are going to score here. It's a great save by Kepa onto the post. Mane's shot looked destined for the net, but Kepa tips it against the post. And we might make it into the second half of extra time. Still level. And it might be going to penalties, but maybe not. Maybe not. There's a chance for us now. It's Marcus Leonardo. He's scored. It's definitely offside, though. That's definitely offside. I'm not going to get too hyped. There we go. Yeah, offside, no goal. He did all right there, Leonardo. It looked like a good chance, but again, it was a Reece James cross. Reece James has been instrumental in this game. I think I mentioned it in this video or the last video that he's been quite quiet recently, but not here. Keita with the ball into the box. Can we deal with this? Varane's shot. It's cleared away. Are we about to counter-attack? Upamecano. I don't know why he's running so far. He's our centre-back. Please defend. Please go back into defence. Kepa's parried it away. Not Kepa, sorry. Alisson and Pedri. Pedri has blasted it into the net. What a man this guy is. Pedri is a Champions League genius. He's got the goal, and it's a great one too. And now it's 2-1. And all of a sudden we've turned this game around. I don't know what Alisson was doing. I said Kepa, but Alisson, he's punched it for no reason. And what a goal that is from Pedri. Kai Havertz with the assist. He's been instrumental since he's came on. And this is crazy. We might be about to win the second Champions League. I thought this game was done and dusted. But there's another chance now. I just want no more chances. Just give us a 2-1. I don't want to risk Liverpool getting a goal. I think, though, this guy who Liverpool have brought on up front, he doesn't look very good. And I think that's kind of ruined the game for them. So Jurgen Klopp might have made a mistake there. He's definitely going to score now that I've said this, isn't he? But it is us on the attack with Pedri, the second goal scorer. He's been brilliant for us recently. He's on the ball. Pedri with a shot. Alisson tips it over. We are causing problems for Liverpool here. And I'm getting really excited now that we could be about to win the Champions League. Then the board can definitely give me a bloody contract because the players and the board are both a bit angry with me right now. And a new contract would really, really make me a lot more comfortable and stable in my job. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Are we done? Is it over? Have we won the Champions League? We've done it. Wow. I can't believe that. I can't believe I came into this game fully expecting to lose. we're always so bad whenever I record the videos. Like, we'll win 10 games on a trot, I'll record a video and we'll get beaten. And I thought it was going to be another loss to Liverpool here. We finally done it. We finally beat our demons against Liverpool. And in the third season, we've got 2 Champions League titles. This is amazing. We're going to have so much pulling power in the transfer market now. And hopefully next season we can win the league to like get the board and the fans on side. Maybe build a new stadium, who knows? And then maybe even win a third Champions League. God, this is crazy. I really don't know what to say. You've done brilliantly to come back and win that. That was a historic game for Chelsea and probably for the Champions League as a whole. We looked down and out. Reece James got that late goal and then we just dominated from that point. In the extra time, we killed it. Pedro with a great goal. And I think even if Pedro didn't score, we would have got a goal somehow other than that because we were playing so well. But we've done it. And that is the end of Season 3. We've won the Carabao Cup. We came second in the Premier League, knocked out in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup and won the Champions League. That's a great season for us. And I imagine next season they're going to want me to build on that again and say win the Champions League and win the Premier League. If we ever do that again, if we ever win the Premier League and the Champions League, that'll be the end of this series, I think, because we did it in the first season. If we can repeat it again, I'll be very happy with that. But we'll go into next season. We'll talk about that in the next video at the start of Season 4 and the summer transfer window roundup. That'll be the next video. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe we've done it. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today from the boys in blue, feel free to like this video. I mean, if any video deserves it, it's this one. Comment if you want to get involved down below. Subscribe to see more content like this and hopefully see more Champions League titles. And I think we really truly have rebuilt the bridge now, or at least we're almost there. We've almost rebuilt that bridge. So thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it, and goodbye.